Junior ROTC. The opening prayer by Pastor Frederick A. Davis. LC.
For 140 years, Livingstone College has stood for academic excellence and Christian values. Our holistic learning environment helps students discover who they are, awaken their potential, and prepare them for the global society. Under the leadership of Dr. Jimmy R. Jenkins Sr., our mission is stronger now than ever. Visit livingstone.edu to learn how we meet students where they are and take them to where they need to be. When you think of excellence, think Livingstone.
We thank you for the 107 years of this conference. We pray this prayer in the matchless and marvelous name of the eternal God. Amen. Who you with? LC. 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 Who you with? Who you with? Who you with? LC. Who you with? Who you with? Who you with? Who you with? LC. Who you with? Who you with? Get back, get back. Get back, get back. Get back, get back. Get back, get back. Who you with?
For 140 years, Livingstone College has stood for academic excellence and Christian values. As times change, we're committed to preparing students for the global society. When you think of excellence, think Livingstone.
LC. LC. Who you with? Who you with? Who you with? LC. Who you with? Who you with? Who you with? Who you with? LC. Who you with? Who you with? Get back, get back. Get back, get back. Get back, get back. Get back, get back. Who you with? Who you with? Who you with? LC. Who you with? Who you with? Who you with? Who you with? LC. Who you with? Who you with? Get back, get back. Get back, get back. Get back, get back. Get back, get back. Who you with? LC. 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 Who you with? Who you with? Who you with? LC. Who you with? Who you with? Who you with? Who you with? LC. Who you with? Who you with? Get back, get back. Get back, get back. Get back, get back. Get back, get back. Who you with? Who you with? Who you with? LC. Who you with? Who you with? Who you with? Who you with? LC. Who you with? Who you with? Get back, get back. Get back, get back.
For 140 years, Livingstone College has stood for academic excellence and Christian values. Our holistic learning environment helps students discover who they are, awaken their potential, and prepare them for the global society. Under the leadership of Dr. Jimmy R. Jenkins Sr., our mission is stronger now than ever. Visit livingstone.edu to learn how we meet students where they are and take them to where they need to be. When you think of excellence, think Livingstone.
Ladies and
Good evening, Blue Bear Nation. We're here, coaches here, at the Spectrum Center in the Queen City, Charlotte, North Carolina, for today's semifinal matchup between your Livingstone College Blue Bears and the Virginia State University Trojans. A lot of excitement in the air, and it's going to be a great night. Listen, I want to apologize for my boy Will not being here tonight. Had an emergency, had to take off to Maryland. He would have loved to have been here, but had a passing of a very close friend, and he had to head on off. And we wish him well, traveling mercies and stuff to my boy Will. But listen, we're in the Spectrum Center, and we're getting ready for a battle. And I mean a real battle. These are two teams who like to get up and down the floor and fly around and have a good time and shoot threes and get a lot of dunks. And this Virginia State team is really a really good, well-rounded squad. But I just believe the Blue Bears are locked and loaded tonight. We're going to have us a barn burner. We're going to have us a really terrific game. Lonnie Blow Jr. is the coach for Virginia State. James Stinson for Livingstone College. They're shaking hands, and we're getting ready for the opening tap in just a few moments. Listen, going through the stats, both of these teams score in the high 70s. They play solid defense. They rebound the ball well. This is just going to be a great matchup. Last night was more of a chess match as Coach Stinson and Bowie State went back and forth, and Coach Stinson finally found a way to get an advantage, and the players executed just as he had predicted that they would. He used Jalen Lewis a lot going down the stretch, put that junior guard in there to kind of settle them down, and DeMonte McNeil went to work on the block. Man, it was a thing of beauty last night. But he's going to have to shift the game plan a little bit tonight, because these cats right here want to get it up and down the floor. It'll be much like the second half was last night. So we're getting ready to get this thing started. The coaches are giving last-minute instructions, and we're about 30 seconds from the tip. Just give you a few little stats. Like I said, they both score about the same, defense about the same, rebounding about the same. For Virginia State, their leading scorer is Jameer Howells. He scores at about 14 a game. Ciante Melvin scores about 11 a game. Jalen Jackson, 10 a game. Brandon Holly, about 9 a game. They kind of spread it around. They go inside. They go outside. They shoot threes. They're going to press. They're going to run. They are a really strong group. Probably the thing that they do best is their defense. They average outscoring their opponents in double figures, about 10, 11 points a game, because they play really solid D. We don't have any kind of size advantage with them. They go 6'9", 6'9", 6'8", 6'8", 6'7". No size advantage for either team. So we're just going to get set and see what's going to happen in this ball game tonight. Livingstone, of course, got here by way of beating Bowie State last night. B-State got here the other day with a great, well-rounded game as they kind of hammered Elizabeth City State, and we're about ready to get this one started. Teams are coming out on the floor, and I hope y'all ready. I hope y'all ready. I'm going to ask you one more time, who you with, baby? Who you with? I can't hear you. Who you with? All right, let's go. The Blue Bears getting ready to get the rocking and rolling. Blue Thunder's over in the stands. The La-Las are here. Virginia State's here. Let's get this thing started. For the Blue Bears, Grant, Elmore, Cam Carpenter, and Roger Ray starting. Virginia State has Jalen Jackson. Something's going on there. Okay, here we go. Here we go for the opening tap. We'll set their lineups momentarily. Cedric Wiggins, their point guard number 1. Jalen Jackson. William Vetter. Jameer Howells. And there's Jameer's jump shot at the free throw line, rebounded by Cam. And the Blue Bears headed the other way after a good defensive stop. High screen roll, Cam coming off the screen from Grant. Gives it to Lydell to Roger Ray. Cam at the top, 10 seconds on the shot clock. He hands it off to Navarre. He gives it to Roger Ray, and we got a illegal screen call. And that one's on Navarre as a set of moving screen. That's his first foul, first team foul. Just underway here at the Spectrum Center in Charlotte, North Carolina. There's a three-point shot off the rim, offensive rebound, kick back out, and they reset the offense, dump it down inside to Vetter. And he kicks it back out to the top. Blue Bears employing a 2-3 zone defense. There's an open man underneath and a dunk. Vetter with the dunk as Navarre stepped out on the wing player and left him unattended. Virginia State lines up in a man-to-man defense. Cam Cameron surveying the situation. Gives it to Navarre on the wing. Back to Cam. Roger Ray off the screen, dumped it down inside. And Lydell took the shot and got hit on the arm on the release. That foul is charged to number 10, Jalen Jackson, his first personal, first team foul. Lydell beat to the line to shoot 2 for the Blue Bears. 18-14 remaining in the first half. Virginia State with an early bucket. 2-0. Rims out. He'll get another. And short arms that one. Blue Bears in a little press and drop back in the 2-3 zone. Three-point shot up, good. That's Jalen Jackson with the 3. It's 5-0 Virginia State. Break the press, over to Roger Ray, three-point shot up, rims out, rebound. Navarre, no good. Lydell, no good. And Virginia State controls. Run it out on the break. Lost control. Picked up, Virginia State controls. Driving pass off on the wing. Another three-pointer by Jackson. No good. Virginia State another rebound. And he lost control and fumbled it out of bounds. Blue Bears going to have to do a better job on the boards. Virginia State getting all they want. It's 5-0, 17-15, first half. Man-to-man defense, the 1-4 set. The Cam, Roger Ray off a double screen. Back to Cam on the wing. Cam tries a 3, front rimmed it. Virginia State rebounding and running it back at the Blue Bears. And they dump it down inside to Jameer Howells, and he scores the bucket. 7-0, Virginia State, timeout Blue Bears. 16:41 remaining in the first half. Virginia State leads 7-0. Party with a Purpose. Livingstone College Office of Alumni Affairs is hosting a day party this Saturday from 1 to 5 p.m. at Vibrations Night Lounge located at 5237 Albemarle Road. Rep your favorite school or best fraternity or sorority. Come get your groove on with DJ Smacks from WLJZ 107.1 FM radio, Livingstone College, the voice of the Blue Bear Nation, and DJ Trail. Proceeds go towards student scholarships. That's the Office of Alumni Affairs hosting a day party tomorrow at Vibrations Night Lounge located at 5237 Albemarle Road. Blue Bears trigger it in to the backcourt to Cam Carpenter, and Virginia State utilizing a man-to-man defense. And he gets it over to Navarre, who drives in. A left-hand shot, no good. But tipped back in by Lydell. Caught it coming off the board and just banked it off the glass and in. It's 7-2. There's a three-point shot. Good. Cedric Wiggins. 10-2. Deep three. Roger Ray in the lane. Short jumper. It's good. 10-4. Blue Bears trail early in the ball game. Still on a 2-3 zone. Dump it down inside. There's a backdoor cut and lost it out of bounds. Blue Bears will take possession. And we're to our first media timeout. Folks, we're asking if you want to experience what the Blue Bear Nation is all about, then you should join us on Saturday, March 30th for our open house. Registration begins at 8 a.m. The program is from 9 to 2. Come hear about our clubs, our organizations, and get a tour of our beautiful, beautiful campus. Scholarships will be available. We're accepting students on the spot. The team will be there. The students will be out. Come take part in our open house on Saturday, March 30th. Livingstone College has been selected as the Tom Joyner School of the Month for February, but the campaign runs all year long. Our goal is to raise $700,000. Help our students with scholarships by donating today. Text LC Blue Bear to 41444 right now from your mobile device and donate at least $10. Every donation counts. Or you can donate from our website, livingstone.edu, or click on the Tom Joyner banner and click Give. Folks, we need your help to raise the funds. This morning, the Sky Show was here in Charlotte, and already this month, we've raised over $200,000 for scholarships for Livingstone College students. That's a good start, but we are well away from our goal, and we need everyone to chip in and to give to help our students make sure they maintain their financial obligations and graduate on time. Tom Joyner School of the Month, Livingstone College. On behalf of our 12th president, Dr. Jimmy R. Jenkins Sr., and our athletic director, Mr. Lamont Massey Sampson, we just welcome you. We thank you for tuning in, whether you're here listening to our radio station, whether you're online, whether you're on Facebook Live, whether you're on YouTube. We thank you for tuning in and following Blue Bear Nation, baby, as our men's team is representing us well here in Charlotte, North Carolina. Got a big win last night and got a tough game here tonight. Off to a bit of a slow start. We trailed 10-4 with 15-24 remaining in the first half, but I'm sure we're going to get it going. This is a tough squad we're facing today. But let's see what we can get done. The teams are back on the floor and the ball's in play. Cam comes across the timeline. Virginia State employing a straight man-to-man defense. And they're sagging the double team on Grant down inside. And there's the VAR with a short jumper. It's off. And an offensive foul on the rebound. Charged to Lydell, his first personal. Second team foul. Blue Bears still matched up in that 2-3 zone. It's kind of a matchup zone. There's a drive down the lane. Scoop shot, no good. Rebound, tipped around. Grant tips it to Roger Ray, and Roger Ray controls, comes across the timeline, and gets into the lane. There's a lob and a push as Roger lobbed it up there. And Navarre was going to dunk it. Malik Smith checks into the game for the Blue Bears. That foul was charged to Vetter, number 20. 2 team fouls apiece as the deflection out of bounds. The score is Virginia State 10, Livingstone 4, 14:34 remaining in the first half. Straight man defense. Cam drives in the lane, short jumper, back iron, no good. Blue Bears in a man-to-man defense now. Great defense inside by the Elmore twins. Inside to Malik Smith, lays it in. Great pass from Roger Ray. 2-1-2 press employed by the Blue Bears. Easily broken. Swing it to the wing, down inside on the block. Against the double team, open three, bottom. Cedric Wiggins knocks down his second three. It's 13-6. Once that ball goes inside and Livingstone tries to drop down inside to help, when they kick it back out, those three-point shooters are set and ready to fire. They dump it down inside to Malik. He drives the baseline, gives it to Lydell. No good. Navarre rebounds and puts it back in, 13-8. Straight man-to-man defense by the Blue Bears this time. Dumps it down inside. No double team comes. He drives the baseline, tries to pass it off, and it's stolen by the Elmore twins. Cam coming across half court, shoots it over to Roger Ray. Dumps it down inside to Malik. Malik lays it in. 13-10, timeout Virginia State. The Blue Bears are finding something down inside, and they're going to work it. It's 13-10, 12 minutes, 40 seconds remaining in the first half. Blue Bears are going with a quick offense instead of trying to take their time with it. They're running it down and dumping it down inside, and we're going to work. Come get your grub on as Livingstone College hosts its first food truck festival this spring. The festival will be held Friday, April 26th and Saturday, April 27th from 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. If you want to be a vendor, early bird registration ends this Friday, March 1st. That's today. An absolute deadline for registration is April 20th. Visit our website, livingstone.edu, to register and to get more information. That's the first ever food truck festival at Livingstone College, which will be Friday, April 26th and Saturday, April 27th from 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. Blue Bears on a bit of a run to close the gap to three. It's 13-10, 12:38 remaining in the first half. Jalen Lewis checks into the game for the Blue Bears. Also, DeMonte McNeil for the Blue Bears. There's a missed shot, rebound to Lydell. Kicks it over to Roger Ray, running, looking inside. Gives it to Malik, back to Ray, and dribbles out of the corner to McNeil. And they reset the offense. Give it to DeMonte at the free throw line where he went to work last night. He gives it to Elmore, to Lydell. Lydell lays it in. Nice pass from DeMonte. Straight man. There's a double screen, gets the three-point shoot, an open look, and he knocks it down. And a foul is called as he knocked down that three. Scored a three-point basket, 16-12. And Jalen Lewis picks up the foul. That's his first and third team foul. We got another media timeout as we're under 12 minutes remaining in the first half. In conjunction with the Food Truck Festival, Black Independent Film Festival, could you be the next Spike Lee? Or do you enjoy watching movies by people of color? Then Livingstone College is where you need to be this spring. Livingstone College will host its first ever Black Independent Film Festival on Friday, April 26th and Saturday, April 27th. This event will not only showcase some of the best Black independent filmmakers, but also support Livingstone College's scholarship funds for needy students. To submit an entry or to get tickets or more information, visit our website at livingstone.edu. Children under the age of 13 will not be admitted without an adult. That's the Black Independent Film Festival at Livingstone College in conjunction with the Food Truck Festival on Friday, April 26th and Saturday, April 27th. Folks, we got a good game brewing here. We got 11:41 remaining in the first half. A game that's going back and forth. Good rhythm to the game. Virginia State's outside shooting has been tremendous, and I'm sure Coach Stinson's over there making some adjustments right now. You just can't leave these guys open right now. They're knocking down shots left and right. Jalen Jackson's already knocked down three, just knocked one down and got fouled as Jalen Lewis tried to run out on him and cover him. Too little, too late. It's 16-12. And we have a full bevy of media here tonight. Of course, the game being broadcast on Aspire, so that's going to mean the timeouts are going to be a little longer. They go 2 minutes and 2 seconds instead of the customary 60 seconds that would normally be a timeout or even a 30-second timeout. Jackson and Wiggins have both hit a couple of threes apiece, and that's really been the difference thus far, their three-point shooting. I think what Stinson's going to do is not double down on the block and see if he can defend them straight up so that we can keep those three-point shooters covered. Okay, Jackson's at the line, shooting an and one after just draining a deep three. 11:41 remaining in the first half. 17-12, Virginia State leads. Here comes a little press by Virginia State. Token, they back off of it and go straight man. Jalen Lewis across the timeline. Gives it to Malik Smith, and he's over to Roger Ray on the left wing. Navarre with a ball fake and a little short jumper in the lane, and it falls. That was Lydell. Roger Ray, Jalen Lewis, Lydell, Malik, and DeMonte. Straight man. Jalen doing a good job staying in front of his man, and a short shot goes up. And Malik reached in and committed the foul, sending Jackson back to the line. That's the fourth team foul on the Blue Bears. First one's up and back out and no good. Jackson at the line will have one more. Antoine Miles checks into the game for Virginia State. Miles, Melvin, Jackson, Quorum, and Holly in the game for Virginia State. There's a steal in the backcourt. Lazy pass by DeMonte, shot missed. And a block by Elmore. And Malik missed the layup and then reached up and tipped it in as it came off the wing. 16-18. Dribbling around the top, swing it over to the wing. Ball fake. Malik Smith defending. They dump it down inside. Lydell on defense with a block. And a save by DeMonte. Up to Roger Ray. He missed Malik. Breaking to the basket. Now he dumps it down inside to Lydell. Gives it back to Roger Ray. Roger into the lane. Good. Tied the score up. 9:55 remaining in the first half. It's 18-18, folks. Blueberries showing a lot of patience, getting great shots as they're moving it around. There's a three-point shot. That went up by Grieve, but it missed it. But Malik couldn't control the rebound and lost it out of bounds. There's another shot, no good. And saved by Virginia State. They reset their offense. Blueberries man-to-man. Scored that bucket as he drives inside and bumped into DeMonte, and they called the foul on DeMonte. That's his first, team's fifth. McNeil was there, but just didn't get his feet set in time. Here comes the and one with 9:19 remaining in the first half. Good, 21-18. Trojans lead the Blueberries. McNeil with the ball, driving down the lane. Little short jumper, back iron, tipped out. Jalen Lewis picks it up and resets the offense. He gives it to Roger Ray. DeMonte sets the screen, and Roger lets loose a three, and it's good. Tied at 21 with 8:50 remaining in the first half. Nice screen by DeMonte. Roger knocked it down. Montreal Hatley checks in for the Blueberries as he gets the other twinner break. There's a three-point shot from the corner, no good. Virginia State rebounds, kicked it back out, faked the three, he pump fakes, and now nice ball motion. Laid up and in by Antoine Miles. 23-21, 8-11 remaining in the first half. Here's Roger Ray on the wing, screened by Malik. They give it to DeMonte, who gives it to Jalen, who comes into the lane, kicks it back for Malik Smith, and a jumper is good on the top of the key. 23 all. There's another three. Off the rim, Hatley rebounds over to Roger Ray, and the Blueberries are on the move. He gives it to Hatley, who dumps it down inside to Malik Smith. Puts it on the floor a couple times, ball fake, jump hook, no good. And that foul's on Malik Smith on the reach in, tried to tie it up. That's his second person. 16 foul charge to the Blue Bears. So with 7:30 remaining in the first half, we have a tie score as both teams are going back and forth. The Livingstone College Office of Alumni Affairs is hosting a day party. That's tomorrow from 1 p.m. to 5 p.m. at Vibrations Night Lounge, located at 5237 Albemarle Road. Rep your favorite school or your best fraternity or sorority. Come and get your groove on with DJ Smacks of WLJZ 107.1 FM radio from Livingstone College, the voice of Blueberry Nation, and DJ Trails. Proceeds go towards student scholarships. This is the best crowd that we've had thus far this week, as we have a lot of alums from a lot of different schools who are here. I even was able to see some of the former schools that were part of CI, the Hamptons, the North Carolina Central. Some of their fans are here also, enjoying the festivities and enjoying old friendships. You know, college friendships die hard, man. I've seen folks who've been friends for 40, 50, 60 years, and it's just great to see the camaraderie. Really good crowd here. I appreciate the job that our CIAA Commissioner, Jackie McWilliams, has done. And as you may well know, in just a couple of years, the CIAA basketball tournament will be relocating to Baltimore, Maryland. I'm kind of looking forward to it. It'll be a nice change of pace. The schools from the north will get a chance to see what it's like to host the tournament. It's been a while since it's been up that way. Of course, prior coming to Charlotte, the tournament was in Raleigh. We're ready for action. Virginia State tossed it in after the foul on Malik Smith. Hadley, Ray, Austin, Grant, and Elmore. There's a missed shot. Rebound, Virginia State. Short shot off the rim. Rebounded by Hadley. Kicks it over to Roger Ray. It's 23-all with 7 minutes, 5 seconds remaining in the first half. As Stinson goes with a different lineup. Now they dump it down, tried to dump it down inside, but it was deflected out of bounds by Virginia State. They're looking for Grant down on the block, see if they can get him to work. Triggered in to Roger Ray. They clear it out and give it to Grant. Virginia State hedging on the double team. There's a reach in. Charged to 24. Gribb with his first personal third team foul. 6:51 remaining. Grant to the line to shoot 2 as he drove across the lane, and the reach in on the shot earned him 2 free throws. First one backhands off. Shot it really quick. Just take your time, big guy. There you go. Nothing but bottom. 24-23 Blue Bears lead. 6:50 remaining in the first half. Dribble handoff, and now they swing it over to the left wing to Jackson. He kicks it outside. They dump it down inside. Blue Bears are in position defensively. Now he reposts. They give it back to him. He swings it out to the top. Now he got a cutter going to the basket. And Grant with a good defensive play to deflect the ball out of bounds. Only 6 seconds remaining on the shot clock. Let's see what the Blue Bears do here. They get it in, swing to the top, tries to pass it down inside. And Hadley tried to deflect it, and they called the foul on him. That's his first 17 foul. So they'll be shooting free throws the remainder of the first half. He'll get one in the bonus as the Blue Bears lead 24-23 with 6:23 remaining in the first half. That's Gribbs going to the line. 1-1. Good on the first one to tie the score at 24. I miss my boy Will tonight. He sees things that I don't see, so y'all getting a one-sided commentary here tonight. Good. 25-24. Austin Harris across the timeline. Virginia State still in the man-to-man. There's a double screen on the baseline. Tried to get it to Roger Ray, and then they dump it down inside to Lydell, and it's off the rim. Nice looking play as they overload it toward Roger Ray. There's a three-point shot up. No good. Austin Harris the rebound. Kicks it over to Roger Ray, and the Blue Bears are back on offense. Roger looking for some space to operate. They give it to Grant down on the block. Nice ball fake off the rim. Tip no good. Virginia State run on the run out. Good. Brandon Holly took his time. Faked the three-pointer, stepped inside, and knocked down a little short jumper. It's 27-24. Roger Ray on the penetration. Good. Pulled up for about a 12-foot jump shot in the lane. Did a nice job there. There's a three-point shot off the rim. Rebound by Elmore. Fast break. Oh, hit Austin right in the hands, and I guess he took his eye off of it. It's 27-26. Roger Ray threw the long pass and hit Austin right in the hands, and he just fumbled it out of bounds. 5:05 remaining in the first half. Got a good close ball game, folks. Jalen Fikes checks into the game for the Blue Bears. Grant with good defense in the post. Now he dumps it down inside, and there's a foul on Fikes. As Melvin tried to sneak in behind him. That's Jalen's first foul and the team 8th foul. Sayante Melvin to the line to shoot 2 as he was fouled in the act of shooting. Misses the first one, he'll get another. He's a transfer from Radford University. Senior. And misses that one also. Fikes secures the rebound, and here comes Roger Ray across the timeline. Blue Bears running that high post offense. And there's Howells taking it to the basket for the lay-in. 29-26. They got the steal from Lydell at the free throw line and ran it back down. Here the Blue Bears in operation. They dump it down to Grant again on that right block. That seems to be one of his favorite spots. Nice move, missed the layup. Did everything right, but couldn't finish the shot. Down inside, layup missed. Offensive rebound put back by Greed. And they're getting Grant some great looks down on the block, but he got to finish it. It's 31-26, 3:38 remaining. Now they're calling, Ray's calling Grant up to set a screen for him. He goes around the screen and Roger Ray tried to pass it over to Grant. He fumbled it, and Harris had it in his hand, and he fumbled it right out of bounds. 31-26. 3 minutes, 22 seconds remaining in the first half. Blue Bears just going to have to settle down and execute. Coach Stinson using some different lineups, trying to see who's got it going tonight like he did last night, and found out McNeil had it going last night. He's trying to see where he can go and get a bucket and where he can go and get a stop, because I feel like this game's going to go right down to the wire.
All right, I like that and everything, but I got Dondre representing Livingstone College. All right, let's do it. Y'all ready?
It's amazing what our Blue Bear fans are about. You say anything Livingstone and the crowd just goes bananas.
We got 2 on this end.
We got a hot spot contest going on right now, and the kid from Livingstone is knocking down shots. We might need to suit him up, Coach.
He just hit a 3. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We have 7 on this end. How many you got?
Over here.
Give it up for Deshaun. Congratulations, you just won a Coca-Cola prize pack.
Remember, if you want to experience the Blue Bear life, you should join us for open house on Saturday, March 30th. Registration will begin at 8 a.m. and the program will last from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. Come hear about the clubs and organizations that we have on campus. Come tour our beautiful, beautiful campus. Find out more about your majors. There will be scholarships that will be available. Admissions teams will be accepting students on the spot. It's just going to be a great day to experience the Blue Bear Nation. That's Saturday, March 30th for the open house at Livingstone College in Salisbury, North Carolina. One of the best kept secrets in the CIAA. Here we go. 3:22 remaining in the first half, 31-26. Blue Bears employing a man-to-man defense. Now both twins on the floor. There's a steal by Jalen Fikes. And the lob off the backboard, controlled by the Blue Bears, as Twin picks it up. He kicks it over to Cam, who dumps it down inside to LeVar. Short jumper, it's off. And tipped out of bounds by Virginia State. The Blue Bears are controlled.
Blue Bears have the ball.
They went for the spectacular lob and didn't connect. Now the Blue Bears in a 1-4 offense. Roger Ray coming off double screens. And Virginia State goes to a bit of a zone. They give it to Fikes, who pump fakes, drives inside, and the ball's deflected. And Virginia State controls, comes across the timeline. The Blue Bears line up in a man-to-man. There's a three-point shot up off the front rim. Rebound by Navarre. Cam across half court finds Roger Ray open on the wing for a three-point shot off the rim. Jalen. That's Jalen Fikes catching it coming off the rim and dunking it back home. Another three-pointer. Good. That was Melvin. 28-34, Virginia State leads. Offense being set. Now they go back man. Roger Ray drives down the lane and knocks it in. Man-to-man, dump it down inside. House posts up and lays it in, 36-30. Roger Ray coming off the double screen. They dump it over to LeVar. Pump fake, drives baseline, short jumper, no good. Rebound to Vetter. Long pass, thrown out of bounds. 36-30. McNeil checks back in for Fikes. It's 36-30 with 55 seconds remaining in the first half. No, Fikes doesn't come out. They bring LeVar out. So Ladell, Cam, Roger, DeMonte, and Jalen Fikes. Roger Ray on the wing with the ball. Little contact, more contact, and they call travel. And there's a discussion going on the floor. It looked like a technical foul was called also. I'm not sure who on. Roger Ray was called for travel, but Melvin said something and the referee heard him. And so there's a technical foul called against Virginia State. Roger Ray to the line. 44 seconds remaining in the first half. Virginia State leads 36-30. 36-31.
First one's good.
36-32. 44.6 seconds remaining. The Blue Bears will take possession after the technical foul. Check that. Virginia State will take possession. They did call a travel on Roger Ray. Two-2-1 press employed by the Blue Bears. There's a trap, almost a steal out at the top. There's a three-point shot blocked by Fikes, picked up by Cam. Fast break for the Blue Bears. There's the lob.
That's another turnover. Trojans, what happened?
13 seconds remaining, 36-32. He tried to find Fikes on the alley-oop on the backside, but couldn't control it. Here comes Virginia State. Offensive foul. Fikes picks up the foul. That's Jalen Jackson's second foul for Virginia State. 7.6 seconds remaining in the first half. Let's see if the Blue Bears can get a shot off here, get a good look. Roger Ray bringing it across the timeline in a hurry. Drives inside, kicks it over to Cam for a three, no good. McNeil the rebound. He had a wide open tip and just missed it. We're here at halftime. The Blue Bears trail Virginia State 36-32. A lot of hot action in the first half, back and forth game. A lot of back and forth action in the first half.
In the amount of $110,000 on behalf of the entire Food Lion family to Jackie McWilliams, Commissioner of the CIAA, and Dr. James Anderson, CIAA Board of
And we're going to take a break here. We're going to take a break here. We'll be back in about 10 minutes.
For 140 years, Livingstone College has stood for academic excellence and Christian values. Our holistic learning environment helps students discover who they are, awaken their potential, and prepare them for the global society. Under the leadership of Dr. Jimmy R. Jenkins Sr., our mission is stronger now than ever. Visit livingstone.edu to learn how we meet students where they are and take them to where they need to be. When you think of excellence, think Livingstone.
For 140 years, Livingstone College has stood for academic excellence and Christian values. As times change, we're committed to preparing students for the global society. When you think of excellence, think Livingstone. For 140 years, Livingstone College has stood for academic excellence and Christian values. As times change, we're committed to preparing students for the global society. When you think of excellence, think Livingstone.
For For 140 years, Livingstone College has stood for academic excellence and Christian values. Our holistic learning environment helps students discover who they are, awaken their potential, and prepare them for the global society. Under the leadership of Dr. Jimmy R. Jenkins Sr., our mission is stronger now than ever. Visit livingstone.edu to learn how we meet students where they are and take them to where they need to be. When you think of excellence, think Livingstone.
LC. LC. Who you with? Who you with? Who you with? LC. Who you with? Who you with? Who you with? Who you with? LC. Who you with? Who you with? Get back, get back. Get back, get back. Get back, get back. Get back, get back. Who you with? Who you with? Who you with? LC. Who you with? Who you with? Who you with? Who you with? LC. Who you with? Who you with? Get back, get back. Get back, get back. Get back, get back. Get back, get back. Who you with? LC. 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 Who you with? LC. 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 Who you with? Who you with? Who you with? LC. Who you with? Who you with? Who you with? Who you with? LC. Who you with? Who you with? Get back, get back. LC. LC. Who you with? Who you with? Who you with? LC. Who you with? Who you with? Who you with? Who you with? LC. Who you with? Who you with? Get back, get back. Get back, get back. Get back, get back. Get back, get back.
For 140 years, Livingstone College has stood for academic excellence and Christian values. Our holistic learning environment helps students discover who they are, awaken their potential, and prepare them for the global society. Under the leadership of Dr. Jimmy R. Jenkins Sr., our mission is stronger now than ever. Visit livingstone.edu to learn how we meet students where they are and take them to where they need to be. When you think of excellence, think Livingstone.
LC. LC. Who you with? Who you with? Who you with? LC. Who you with? Who you with? Who you with? Who you with? LC. Who you with? Who you with? Get back, get back. Get back, get back. Get back, get back. Get back, get back. Who you with? Who you with? Who you with? LC. Who you with? Who you with? Who you with?
140 years, Livingstone College has stood for academic excellence and Christian values. As times change, we're committed to preparing students for the global society. When you think of excellence, think Livingstone.
LC.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're back here in the Spectrum Center in downtown Charlotte, North Carolina for the CIAA men's action, semifinal action. Virginia State leads your Livingstone College Blue Bears 36-32. I'm looking at the stat sheet, and the difference so far in the ball game is Virginia State's been able to drain a bunch of threes. They're 5 of 12 from three-point land, 41%. The Blue Bears are 1 for 6. We're dumping it down inside. We've got 13 two-point baskets. We hit a few free throws, and we're sticking with them, but we're going to have to make sure that we limit their three-point shooting for the second half so that we can find a way to win this ball game. Leading scorer for the Blue Bears is Roger Ray with 13. Lydell Elmore has 6. Malik Smith has 8. And the Blue Bears are going to take first possession of the second half. Virginia State's pretty spread out. Wiggins has 6. Howells has 8. Jackson has 8. Melvin has 6. And Greep has 4. They're spreading it around. They're going inside, outside, but those deep threes have hurt us. So we got to find a way to limit that, and I think we got a ball game. Not sure what the delay is. I guess we're in a TV timeout. Here we go. Carpenter, Ray, Elmore, Smith, and Grant dumped it down inside to Grant. Good. using that big body. And the Blue Bears come out putting a little pressure on. Virginia State handles it. Swing it over to the wing for a three. Nope. Good recovery by the Blue Bears. There's a jumper from the free throw line. Front rims it. Grant rebounds. Kicks it over to Cam. He crossed the timeline. Surveying the situation, and the Blue Bears are going to run a set. That was a nice set they ran the first time. Look for something to be similar this go-round. They found Grant. They're running a high-low. Post to post, trying to get the ball down inside. Roger Ray with it on the wing. He gives it to Grant down on the block, and Grant surveys the situation, puts it on the floor, and they call the offensive foul. The guy was laying on the ground before he even put it on the floor, so but that's what they call. That's his first personal, first team foul. 36-34, minute gone in the second half. 1-2-2 press by the Blue Bears. They cross the half-court line and kicks it over to the point guard, and the Blue Bears set up in a 2-3 zone. And Levin puts his shoulder down, drive straight to the bucket. Melvin with a lay-in, 38-34. They lean right in on Malik Smith, and Malik just got out of his way rather than picking up another foul. He already has two. Roger Ray swinging out, comes off the screen. And Roger tried to dump it down inside the Grant and it's stolen. And Virginia State on the fast break and score. Melvin again. Timeout Blue Bears, 40-34, 18:05 remaining in the ball game. Virginia State got a little run going there. Melvin moved to the basket. Malik moved out the way as to not pick up his third foul, and then they get a steal as Roger Ray tried to dump it inside the Grant, overthrew him. They picked it up and ran it back down, and Melvin got a layup. And Coach Stinson very wisely calls a timeout because we got to get some floor balance. If Roger's going to penetrate, then Cam and some of the other guys are going to have to rotate, make sure they get back. We're sending 2 and 3 people to the glass as we're doing a great job of offensive rebounding tonight. We already have 13 offensive rebounds, and that's what we're doing well. But when you go and send everybody to the glass, it leaves you vulnerable on the back end. Grant has picked up the only bucket so far in the second half. Played just under 2 minutes, 18:05 remaining in the ball game. It's 40-34. The Blue Bears will take possession. Nice crowd here again tonight. Virginia State with their fans, the Blue Bears with their fans, but there are a lot of folk who are here. I'm sure the Shaw fans are in the house. Virginia Union, they get ready to play in the next ball game that'll tip off about 9. But you see a lot of swag in here. A lot of fraternity and sorority, paraphernalia, a lot of school representation. A lot of folks having a good time. I'm gonna walk around the concourse and see who I see. I saw Jamel Hill down there. I just love her whole attitude and what she brings to the table, and there are others who are here. I'm gonna try and have some conversations, mix and mingle, do a little networking while I'm in the place. See some former students. I see my man Hillman Evans down there. I'm gonna get around and visit with some folks. Folks, if you're not coming to the CIAA and networking and mixing and mingling and enjoying all the excitement that the week brings and the basketball, you are really missing out. Blue Bears take possession, trailing by 6. Cam drives down the lane now, backs it back out. They give it to Grant on the block. He finds Malik Smith. Malik's in trouble, dumps it down inside, and he kicks it out to Roger Ray. And Roger forces up a shot that's no good. Virginia State rebounds and pressing it back up the floor. And now there's an offensive foul as Roger Ray ran up on Cedric Wiggins, and Wiggins cleared him out. That's his first foul and first team foul the second half charged to Virginia State. Each team with one foul, 17-30. Virginia State leads by 6. Roger Ray with the ball on the wing.
Steps were taken, and it's a turnover. Trojans will have the ball.
And he took too many steps. Blue Bears drop back in a 2-3 zone. And Virginia State loses the ball out of bounds on an errant pass. Blue Bears will take possession. 17:04 remaining in the ball game. Virginia State 40, Livingstone College 34. Cam handing off, fake the handoff, goes around the wing with it down, kicks it up to Roger Ray. Grant sets the screen. Roger Ray with the three-point shot, no good. And there's a foul on the floor as Malik Smith had position to get the rebound and got shoved under the basket. And that's Howell's first personal. Second team foul. Blue Bears will retain possession.
Second team foul.
2-3 zone. Cam Carpenter down the lane and batted away. And Jalen Jackson had a breakaway layup, but he got caught from behind by Lydell, and foul called on Lydell as he slaps the ball out of his hand and out of bounds. I think they're going to check the instant replay and see if it was an intentional foul, which it looked. He slapped the ball out of bounds. He may have hit him on the arm, but I don't think there was anything flagrant about it, but we'll see what the officials come up with. If you're interested in joining the Livingstone College family, you should join us on March 30th for open house. The registration process will begin at 8 a.m. and the program will run from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. Come and visit with some of our professors and key people, find out about our hospitality management program, culinary arts, criminal justice. We got a variety of majors that would be of interest. There will be scholarships that are available. We'll be accepting students on the spot. It'll just be a great opportunity for you to find out about clubs, organizations, all about the school. You'll get to tour our beautiful campus. It's just going to be great fun. That's Saturday, March 30th for the open house at Livingstone College. If you want more information, contact our admissions office, 704-216-6001. That's 704-216-6001 for our admissions office. So Jackson's going to the line to shoot 2. First one's up and it's good. He'll get another. 41-34, Virginia State. That's good also. Virginia State is doing a really good job of bottling us up as we keep dumping it down inside. But they play some really good defense, and there's a shot and an offensive foul called on the Blue Bears as Malik Smith set an illegal screen as Lydell was coming off the screen. They're bottling up inside, and we're not willing or able to take a bunch of three-point shots. And a tie ball is called. And State will retain possession. It's 42-34, 16-12 remaining in the ball game. The Blue Bears need to get something going here. There's a three-point shot, good. Jalen Jackson. It's 45-34. The Blue Bears scored on their first possession of the second half, and we haven't scored since. There's Cam with an open look, but he passes on it. Drives inside. Now he kicks it back out to Malik Smith, who tries to drive. Now he kicks it out to Roger Ray. Coming off the screen, Roger lets go over three. It's no good. And here comes Virginia State running it down the floor. There's another three-point shot from the corner, no good. Rebound, Malik Smith gets it to Cam. Cam driving down the lane. Ball's deflected. And he signaled Virginia State ball, but I think the Blue Bears will get possession as the other referee comes over and tells them something a little different. Livingstone College has been selected as the Tom Joyner School of the Month for February, but the campaign runs all year long. Our goal is to raise $700,000. This is to help our students with scholarships, so we need you to donate today. Text LC Blue Bears at 41444 right now from your mobile device. You can donate at least $10. Every donation counts. Or you can donate from our website, livingstone.edu, and click the Tom Joyner banner and click Give. We need your help. Our goal is to raise $700,000 for the year. We've already this month raised over $200,000 for scholarships. Please, Blue Bear Nation, and all of our supporters, please donate. Livingstone College Office of Alumni Affairs is hosting a day party. That's tomorrow from 1 p.m. to 5 p.m. at Vibrations Night Lounge, located at 5237 Albemarle Road. Rep your favorite school or best fraternity or sorority. Come get your groove on with DJ Smacks of WLJZ 107.1 FM radio at Livingstone College. He's the voice of the Blue Bear Nation, and DJ Trails. Proceeds go toward the Student Scholarship Program. Ladies and gentlemen, this program will run from 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. The Blue Bears will take possession on the baseline. It's 45-34, 15-19 remaining in the ball game. Send to Roger Ray. And Lydell comes across the lane and throws up a shot that's no good. And the Blue Bears are struggling on offense. Here's an open look. Didn't take it, dumps it down inside. Cross court to Jackson for a three, no good. Offensive rebound to Virginia State. And that foul is charged to the Blue Bears' Navarre Elmore, his second person. That's 14 fouls on the Blue Bears this second half, 2 on Virginia State. Rahama to the line. First one's good. 46-34. Elmore, Smith, Carpenter, and Ray. Now Liddell steps out, and DeMonte McNeil, see if we can get the dancing bear going here. Second one's up, and back irons. Malik Smith rebounds, and Cam will bring it across the timeline. See what kind of set the Blue Bears can run and get something going. Monte finds Cam in the corner. Malik Smith at the top, good. We needed that. We hadn't scored since the 1945 mark of this half. That's only the second basket of the second half. They get it inside for an easy layup. Howells went right around McNeil. He thought he had help, and the double team didn't come. There's a steal inside. They're waiting on it. They're waiting on it. They're doubling down from the backside because we got wing players standing out there who are not going to shoot. Elmore's not going to take that three from the wing, though he's standing out there open. There's a three-point shot, no good. Navarre the rebound. Over to Cam, to Roger Ray. Screen. Dumps it down inside, and we overpassed it as Navarre had an open shot. He's right at the rim, and he dumped it off to Malik. And we got a foul off the ball. Cam Carpenter picks up the foul. That's his first, 15 foul. And Carpenter checks out. Jalen Lewis checks in. We got to get something going, folks. It's 48-36, 13-15 remaining in the ball game. As Howells dribbling at the top. He shuffles it off to Melvin, who drives the baseline. Cut off, but he still finds a way to slither through and knock it off the glass, and then 50-36. Jalen Lewis with it on the wing, looking inside, kicks it back to Roger Ray at the top. Roger lets it go over three, bottom. That might be the one to get us started here, folks. There's a block. There's another block, and the Blue Bears control. Roger Ray pushing it. Step back three, and he fouled. Jalen Jackson picks up his third team foul. Roger Ray will go to the line to shoot three. 12:02 remaining in the ball game. The Blue Bears trail by 11. It's 50-39. Folks, right now we need all of these. Officials are checking the replay. Make sure he was behind the three-point line when he attempted the shot. You know, for Virginia State to be leading the game, their fans are kind of just sitting back, just watching everything. There's no juice. There's no excitement. There's not a whole lot that's going on their side. The Blue Bear fans are waiting to erupt. They just want anything to go our way so they can get into this game. And I think they'll draw the crowd in once they get going.
Roger Ray will go to the line. We'll have 3 shots.
It's been determined that he was attempting a three-point shot, so he'll get 3 free throws. Misses the first. 2 more. There you go. 10-point game, 50-40. 12:02 remaining in the ball game. Good. Full court press by the Blue Bears. You got him trapped in the backcourt. He throws it across. Now they try to get across the timeline, and they do. Throw it back out to the top and reset. McNeil, Smith, Elmore, Lewis, Ray. Howes goes around Malik. Lost control of it, and I thought it was a double dribble. You pick it up with 2 hands and then drop it and then pick it up after it hits the floor. But instead, a foul is called on the Blue Bears. And we're under 12, so we're with our under 12 media timeout. It's 50 for Virginia State, 41 for the Blue Bears, 11:35 remaining in the ball game.
CIAA Hall of Fame inductee, Mr. Tom Jordan. Founded in 1988, the Tom Jordan Foundation, supporting our HBCUs with scholarships, endowments, and
It's time to party with a purpose. Livingstone College Office of Alumni Affairs is hosting a day party tomorrow from 1 p.m. to 5 p.m. at Vibrations Night Lounge located at 5237 Albemarle Road. Rep your favorite school or best fraternity or sorority. Come get your groove on with DJ Smacks from WLJZ 107.1 FM, the voice of Blue Bear Nation, and DJ Trail. Proceeds go towards student scholarships. We appreciate you. Look forward to seeing you tomorrow at 1 o'clock at Club Vibrations, 5237 Albemarle Road. Folks, again, we want to thank you for following Blue Bear Athletics, WLJZ 107.1 FM radio from Salisbury, North Carolina, Livingstone College. Whether you are watching, whether you're listening to us on the radio, whether it be by internet, Facebook, or YouTube, we thank you. We welcome your comments. Let us know how we're doing. We're still trying to work out all the bugs, but we want you to know what's going on in Blue Bear Nation. We appreciate Dr. Jimmy R. Jenkins Sr., our 12th president, for allowing us to do this and to bring in the radio station. I know it was one of the things that he really wanted to accomplish in his time at Livingstone. He's done so much for us, from the beautification of our school to the new programs that he's brought to the holistic college programming. Every Wednesday we have assembly where we bring in various speakers and have various programs. It's just so much he is doing to make things better for our students, to prepare them to take their rightful place in a global society. From the international program, I remember when my son was a student at Livingstone and had the opportunity to go to India and to study there. It's just he's just brought so much to the institution, and I just want to thank him personally. So we're back with 11:35 remaining in the ball game. Virginia State 50, the Blue Bears 41. At the line is Jameer House, and he knocks down the first, which gives Virginia State a 10-point lead. Blue Bears going to have to make a run here. 52-41. Lewis, Ray, McNeil, Elmore, and Smith for the Blue Bears. Roger Ray running off a double screen. He kicks it out to Malik Smith for the short baseline jumper. No good. And Virginia State rebounds, and they're going to take their time and try to run some clock right here. Driving to the basket and missed the shot. Jalen with the rebound to McNeil. Drives inside and tried to scoop it in off the front rim. Virginia State walking it up this time. Off the rim and knocked out of bounds by Virginia State. Malik Smith checks out. Jalen Fikes checks in. We get a bit more athletic with that move. Let's see what Stinson has up his sleeve right here. It's 52-41. 10:33 remaining in the ball game. Roger Ray with a double screen at the top. Slides south, drives inside, and there's a reach in and flipped the shot up, but it didn't go. Foul charge to Ciante Melvin, his second personal. Fourth team foul. Blue Bears will trigger in. McNeil with it. Throws it in to Roger Ray. And he tried to dump it down inside to Navarre, and the defender had a hand in his back, and they called it. That was Brandon Holly with his first personal 15 foul. Roger Ray thought about a three and hesitated on that. He kicks it back out to Jalen Lewis. Back to Roger Ray, and he's double teamed. Dumped it down inside the Fikes with a spin. Short shot out the rim. And Virginia State knocked it out of bounds. McNeil to trigger it in again. Errant pass picked up by Virginia State. There's a lob inside. He's trapped on the baseline, and they swing it back out. Thought about a three, and then they switch it up. Blue Bears got to get matched up, and here we go. Man-to-man defense by the Blue Bears. Virginia State trying to run clock. There's a three by Jackson. No good. Rebound Jalen Lewis. Pushing it. Gives it to Roger Ray. Roger at the top. Defended by Jackson, who's doing a good job. Now Roger Ray. McNeil with the fake. And took too many steps. Now into the game for the Blue Bears, number 21, Martell Hanley. Super athletic group in there for the Blue Bears as they're trying to press, but this Virginia State squad is well-rounded. They have a little bit of everything. They don't rush anything. They don't take bad shots. There's a pass off, dump it down inside, and there's a lay-in.
That's number 24.
And it doesn't matter who has it. They're all know what their role is. And Roger Ray dribbles it off his foot. Picked up by Virginia State, and really no rush. That's a three-point shot, air ball. Not a good shot, and coach jumps up off the bench and looks at the guy and was just trying to figure out what he was thinking. It was still 7 seconds on the shot clock. He didn't have to shoot it. Roger Ray out of the game, and
For Livingstone, number 25.
that's Anthony Tate, number 25, checking in for the Blue Bears. So you got Tate, Lewis, Fikes, Manley, and Navarre. Jalen drives the baseline, short jumper, good.
And pop is good for Brandon.
The shots are just so
Number 3, Lewis.
far and few in between. It's 54-43, 7:54 remaining in the ball game. They dump it down on the block. And he just kind of manhandles Fikes on the baseline and shoots a nice little bank shot off the glass. Blue Bears moving the ball around the perimeter. Fikes with it, fakes the shot, dumps it down inside, and stolen by Virginia. Running out on the fast break and got tripped up. And Fikes picks up his second personal. That's 17 fouls against the Blue Bears. And we're at the under 8 timeout with 7 minutes, 22 seconds remaining in the ball game. The Blue Bears are trailing. Come get your grub on as Livingstone College hosts its first ever food truck festival this spring. The festival will be held Friday, April 26th and Saturday, April 27th from 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. If you want to be a vendor, you have until April 20th to sign up. Please visit the Livingstone College website to register and to gain more information. Also, could you be the next Spike Lee? Or do you enjoy watching movies by people of color? Then Livingstone College is where you need to be. The Livingstone College will hold its first ever Black Independent Film Festival on Friday, April 26th and Saturday, April 27th on its campus. This event will not only showcase some of the best Black independent filmmakers, but also support Livingstone College Scholarship Fund for needy students. To submit your entry or to get tickets or more information, please visit livingstone.edu. Children under the age of 13 will not be admitted without an adult. Folks, we're under 8 minutes to go, and the Blue Bears really need to get something started. Virginia State has done a marvelous job of preparing for what the Blue Bears do best. Let's get it to Roger Ray and then let the pogo sticks just start jumping out the gym. They've limited what we've been able to do. They've allowed other players to stand out on the perimeter and have open shots, but they wouldn't take them. They've clogged up the middle and the lanes, even when Roger Ray attempts to drive. He has 2 and 3 defenders. They've just built a wall in the middle of the court. And the Blue Bears are struggling offensively. So far, we've only scored 9 points this second half. And they just walled it off. And then they're very disciplined on offense. They don't take bad shots. They move it inside, they move it outside. If you dump it down inside and you double team, they kick it out for open threes. They penetrate. They take you off the dribble. They're a very good ball club. Jackson shooting free throws as he was fouled on the fast break drive. First one's good. It's 58-43. 15-point lead for the Trojans. And misses the second one. Jalen Lewis grabs the rebound, and here come the Blue Bears. Jalen Lewis with it on the wing. Dumps it down inside to Navarre, who drives baseline. And he's hit on the arm, and as he goes up and attempts the shot, he'll be shooting 2. And that foul's on Grieve, his second personal. And that's Lydell to the line. Misses the first as he back irons it. It's 57-43. 7:06 remaining in the game. Misses the second. There's a missed shot across the lane, an offensive rebound and put back by Cora.
Right place, right time.
Tate driving the baseline and draws the foul. And that foul's charged to 23, Antoine Miles.
23, Antoine Miles picks up his first. That's the 17th foul committed.
Tate to the line for two. Good.
Anthony Tate, first one's good for him.
Malik Smith checks back into the game for the Blue Bears. Navarre takes a seat. No good, but there's a lane violation on Greed as he stepped in too soon.
We have a line violation. One shot.
Tate to get another. Good.
Tate for two.
Roger Ray checks back into the game for Jalen Lewis. No bad shots. Had an open look at 10 and passed it up and rolled it back out to run some more clock. 5 seconds on the shot clock. Fake step back jumper off the rim, rebounded by Smith, and here come the Blue Bears. Roger Ray hands off the Tate, drives inside, lost control. Malik Smith drives off the glass, good.
The paint, number 15, Malik Smith on the job for the Blue Bears. Counter number 24, Arvin Grigby.
Layup on the other end for Virginia State as they broke the press. Manley with it on the left wing. Fakes it inside, gives it to Malik at the top. He dumps it down inside to Lydell, and he's fouled. That's Miles again with his second.
Foul's going to be on number 23, Antoine Miles. His second.
Lydell to the line to shoot. One in the bonus.
We'll have 2 shots.
Check that, they gave him 2 in the act of shooting.
Shabir Hunt.
This is the first. 61-47, 5:07 remaining. This is both Malik Smith with the rebound. Malik with it on the baseline and throws it away. That's a fast break. Roger Ray picks up the foul. As Sayante Melvin drove it to the basket.
Sayante Melvin goes
goes to the line will have 2 shots.
2 shots. 4:50 remaining. 61-47 Trojans. No good. Good. 62-47. Tate with the rebound basket.
Anthony Tate for Livingstone.
That ball hit in the backcourt, but the officials didn't see it. Dumped down inside, bucket.
Once again,
Coral.
the touch on the glass. Number 25, Coral.
Tate open, bucket.
That's a green corner. Right place for number 25.
Coral, timeout, Virginia State.
For Virginia State. Timeout has been signaled. That's a 30-second goes to full.
And now the CIAA and Food Lion is 25.
So 3:35 remaining in the ball game, and Virginia State has controlled the entire second half. They've limited what the Blue Bears have been able to do offensively. Tate has been a nice surprise. The transfer from Tacoma Academy. As he scored 7 points here over the last 2 or 3 minutes. Roger Ray's the leading scorer with 18. Malik Smith has 12. But I'm liking what I'm seeing from Tate. The Blue Bears haven't given up. They keep working hard. Though they trail by 14 at 66-52 with 3:35 remaining in the ball game. For those who are listening by the airwaves, I hope that you would, if at all possible, make sure you are in attendance at the CIAA next year, or if you can still get here this year. There's going to be a lot of excitement that's going on in this city tonight and all day tomorrow, from the activities that will take place at the convention center, the cheerleading contest, the crowning of Miss CIAA. There are a lot of programs, there are a lot of parties, and you need to come and check out the championship games tomorrow for the men's and women. Just a lot of excitement, a lot of good people, a lot of networking, a lot of fellowshipping, just a great time. And you need to be here. You need to be a part of the experience. If you've never been to CI, you don't know what you're missing. And there's no way that I could adequately describe it to you just by using mere words. You have to come and experience it for yourself. And we're back in action. It's 66-52, 3:27 remaining in the ball game.
Foul's going to be on number 10, Jalen Jackson.
Anthony Tate was fouled, and he'll head to the free throw line to see if he can add to his point total, as he has been a very pleasant surprise here. It's good.
That's one.
Austin Harris checks into the game for Lydell. Knocks down both.
Cedric Wiggins back in for Virginia State, number 1.
They had a layup and passed it up. They want to run clock. 12-point lead. Bluebears need a stop, and they need to catch fire. There's a shot clock violation.
Shot clock violation will be enforced.
Coach doesn't look too upset with that.
Bluebears will have it out of bounds.
All right, we need a 3 right here. There's an open look for Hanley for 3. No good. Rebound Virginia State. They're going to run clock. 2:41 left. They get across the timeline. Kick it back out. Reset. Bluebears match up. And there's another turnover for the Bluebears. They're still fighting, y'all. They're still hustling. We need a bucket. And there's a bump out at the top against Melvin. That's 10 team fouls. Roger Ray will shoot 2. Quickest way to catch up is with the clock not running. So here's an opportunity to cut into this 12-point lead. Good. Good. 10-point game. Blue Bears still hustling, still working hard. There's a dump down inside, missed layup and a foul. Malik grabbed the rebound and he was grabbed by 25, Coral. So Malik Smith going to the line to shoot 2 for the Blue Bears. Still got a chance to cut into this lead. With the clock stopped, that's the best way to catch up. Good. Cut it to 9. Now with a chance to cut it to 8. Good. Got him trapped. And almost a steal by Austin Harris. Drive down the lane by House. Good. Hanley with the bucket and the foul.
Score the basket. Number 21.
68-60, 136 remaining.
Jumps around and picks up 2.
Timeout, Virginia State.
And we've got timeout.
Blueberry Nation, don't forget, you still have time to vote. Shelby Hunt, Miss CIAA. You can go to her YouTube video and like it. That's casting a vote. Or you can go to the Food Line website, the Miss CIAA voting, and give her a vote. That's Virginia State's band trying to pump some life into their team. But the Blueberries are still fighting hard. We got it down to 8 with 136 remaining. Hadley to the line to shoot the and one.
Martel Henley at the line will have one shot.
Oh, airballed it. And there's a foul on Austin Harris of the Blueberries.
Foul's going to be on number 23. Austin Harris is guilty.
133 remaining, 68-60. Melvin to the line. No good. Blueberries rebounding. Here we go. Over to Roger Ray. Dumps it down inside to Malik Smith. Malik shots up. No good. Rebound Blueberries. Austin Harris with it. Gives it to Tate for 3. No good. Rebound Virginia State. And a foul on Austin Harris. Tate got a good look in the corner.
Foul's going to be on number
Just left it a little short.
Austin Harris.
But that would have put some urgency on Virginia State. He had to knock that one down.
Team foul. Cedric
But here we go. 68-60, 115 remaining.
2 shots.
Cedric Wiggins to the line. It's good. Good.
Both are good for Cedric Wiggins.
Here comes Roger Ray. Driving to the basket, shots up, good.
Somehow.
Timeout Blueberries.
Number 4.
70-62, 109 remaining in the ball game. The Blueberries still fighting hard, giving it everything they have. That's all you can ask for. Again, we want to thank everyone who's listening to WLJZ 107.1 FM, the Livingstone College radio station. This is our first venture into the CIAA, our first live broadcast. We're still working out the kinks. We welcome your comments, your likes. We want to get it back to the right ears so that we can continue to work and refine what we're doing at the radio stations. We got a lot of great things that'll be coming up that we want you to keep your eyes and ears open for. Just a lot going on. Thank you again for listening. And there's a foul on Tate.
Foul's going to be on number 25, Anthony.
70-62, 105 remaining. Wiggins to the line. Wiggins is an 80% free throw shooter on the season. He knocks that one down. Good.
Wiggins, 2 for 2 for Easton.
Roger Ray across the timeline. Gets the screen. Hadley open, drives inside. Off the glass, no good. And there's a foul on Austin Harris. 55.4 seconds remaining. It's 72-62. Good. That's Antoine Miles. Let's see if the Blue Bears can make one more run here. Good. Austin Harris for 3, off the rim. And that foul's on Tate on the rebound.
Number 25, Andrew. Correction. Number 25, Anthony Tate. Foul is second. Cedric Wilkins. Cedric Wilkins will be at the line.
Wiggins at the line again. No good. Malik Dupree checks in for Malik Smith. There are only 2 seniors on this Blue Bear basketball squad this year. That's DeMonte McNeil and Austin Harris. Roger Ray for 3, and he's fouled, which means everybody else is back next season, which makes things really hopeful for the Blue Bears looking into that crystal ball for next year.
Roger Ray will go to the line.
Few things to work out. They got a few guys that are sitting out. I'm sure Coach Stinson is probably going to bring in a few more players. How he stockpiles talent the way that he does is just amazing. And I'm looking forward to next year and see what the Blue Bears will be able to do. 40 seconds remaining. Roger Ray just knocks down a couple free throws at 74-63. I'm sorry, 74-64. Close it to 10, 40 seconds to go. Jawan Evans checks in for the Blue Bears. And there's a foul on Jawan as they keep giving it to Wiggins and we keep fouling. It's a 9-point game, 74-65, 38.7 seconds remaining.
Cedric Wiggins at the line.
Roger Ray with a deep 3 off the rim and out of bounds. It's a 10-point game with 29.5 seconds left. I see some sad faces on the Blue Bear bench. Malik Smith, distraught. DeMonte, I'm sure, is heartbroken. One of the things he said last night, he just wanted to keep playing. He didn't want his career to end. And he gave it all he had. He had a great game last night and struggled a little bit today, but I'm sure his heart's in the right place. Blue Bears are not fouling. They're going to let the clock run on down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And that's your ball game. Your final score, Virginia State University Trojans 75, Livingstone College, the Blue Bears 65. That's the end of a great season for Coach Stinson and the Blue Bears. But they don't have anything to be ashamed of. They played hard. They gave it everything they had. They just got beat by a better team on this particular night.
For tonight's MVP of the game, presented by Food Line. And those representing Food Line is
The team shake hands.
and Miracle Stevenson.
The Blue Bear fans are standing and applauding their team as they come off the floor. Dr. Jenkins, the first one to greet them as they come off the floor. He's the first one there. He loves our students, not just our student athletes, our faculty, our staff. The love that this man has for Livingstone is beyond reproach. Dressed up in his black and blue like always. Those famous Columbia blue slacks. I love it. He and Coach Stinson are having a nice long conversation. It comes off the floor, I'm sure. There's Dr. Felice Moore Jenkins, our First Lady, hugging Coach Stinson. Nothing but love here, folks. Athletic Director Coach Massey is there. Our Sports Information Director Aurelia Washington is there. Nothing but love all around. I see Corey Brooks down there. Man, you gotta love Livingstone. You gotta love Livingstone. Nothing but heart, nothing but heart. Folks, that's the end of our season. Our men and women have bowed out in the CIAA tournament, and we look forward to moving on to bigger and better things. We got a lot of things on the horizon, a new gym being built. We got other programs, the bowling team, tennis team, softball team, track team doing some great things, golf team looking for another championship. There's a lot going on at Livingstone, and we're not going to hang our heads. We're going to keep fighting and keep moving forward. We love you, Blue Bear Nation. We love you. And I just got to leave it with this. Who you with?
LC.